creatures of the internet, and welcome to Follower A. This is a game that I found on itch.io. It looks cool. I've kind of had it on the back burner for a minute because I didn't know how long the game would be. There's not a lot of information about like how long it is, but it looked cool. It involves like a self-aware character. I guess that they like know what situation they're in, so it has a lot of positive reviews. As always, link to it in the description below if you want to play. I highly suggest it. The only thing I have already done is I went to preferences. I changed it to full screen because like a lot of visual novel style type games, it was automatically in window. I prefer full screen. I know that that can change depending on like what type of computer you're using, that kind of stuff. I have two monitors, so I like having full screen. It's a good thing to have. And I turned down the music a little bit. So let's start. For a long time, I had been dreaming. Only now I had awoken. The world we live in was but a novel, and we were but the characters. I was given this revelation much too late. Ooh, see, I love the art. I'm a sucker for art. Look at her! Walking into the prison, escorted by a guard, I saw the villainess of the story already imprisoned in the cell that she was doomed to stay in till the end of her life. In that story, I was simply one of her nameless followers. Why, God, did you wake me from my nightmares now? If I could have continued living without realizing the truth of those dreams, I could have been much happier. As I could not find the right words to say to God in my heart, I found my tongue caught in my throat when I met face to face with the villainess. But of course, she wasn't a villainess. Hello, Elise, may I inquire what troubles you? Lady Galatea was anything but a villainess. Even though her face was aloof, God, did you not hear the concern in her voice for insignificant me? My apologies, I haven't been sleeping well lately, but more importantly, Lady Galatea, are you okay? Yes, I've been fine. I'm sure the Crown Prince will come to his senses soon. Needless to say, I'm happy to see you here. No one else has visited me so far besides that girl. How those words lit a fire of anger in my heart. I knew that the Crown Prince, the dog of a prince who cheated on his fiancée, my dear lady with another, wouldn't come to his senses. But what if he doesn't? Tomorrow, I knew that he would officially announce the date of her execution. For what crimes? I wanted to ask, even though I knew for what crimes she would be convicted. Accusations of bullying turned into accusations of treason. Did the daughter of the Grand Duke not have the right to punish a man stealing daughter of a baron? When did the hierarchy of our society suddenly flip around like this? Too caught up in my own indignation, I only then realized how inappropriate the words I said were. What if the prince doesn't come to his senses? What if you are left to rot here forever? Then I suppose I will die. I'm sorry for asking. What? I will die. Why must you make such a sad expression when I answer your question? Because I cannot imagine a life without you. Aww. So this is after a main story is actually concluded. Oh, that's sad. That's so sad. Why is it that I can clearly remember you throwing cake with your hands at me, telling me to leave you alone that first time we met after the Marquise took you in? That was when I was stupid. Of course, you've grown up to be a splendid young lady. For a moment more, we chatted. We talked as if nothing had changed since our childhood, as if there were no metal bars between us. Then I was once more reminded of her impending doom. You've seemed troubled by something our entire conversation. Is it the nightmares, or perhaps you've spoken with that girl? I haven't spoken with her. Then I won't trouble you with her. Oh, but I wish I could become someone you could confide in. It's because I care for you that I have trouble saying what she said to me. Please tell me. She told me that I will be executed for treason by the Crown Prince's decision. Oh, look at your face. I knew that I wouldn't be able to bear seeing that sad expression, but perhaps what she said is true. So it is. I suppose I will die then. Dear God, you gave me the future, so why could you not give me the words to say it at this moment? Elise, don't cry. You'll ruin your beautiful face, so please don't cry. Does it matter if you won't be there to see me in the future? Of course it does. I want you to be happy and beautiful and to smile. It doesn't matter without you. I love you too dearly. I know. I love you too. Afterwards, I cried for a long, long time. The guards had even come over to check on us after hearing my muffled wails. Ruining my makeup by rubbing away the tears leaking from my red, puffy eyes, I sobbed till there was no more tears to be sobbed, and the time I could spend visiting her came to an end. Goodbye, Elise. We may not meet again. I couldn't even properly say goodbye as I was escorted out of the prison by the guard. Aww! When I returned home, my father placed me under house arrest. Why? Had I visited someone who wasn't supposed to be visited? I fell ill, and that was when I regained... I can't read. I fell ill, and that was when I regained clarity of mind. It seemed that the world had followed its script. As things went in the novel, things went in reality. Lady Galatea died. Thus my heart died as well. And what came to the nameless follower girl in that novel? She, or rather I, had not been significant enough to be included in the narrative after Lady Galatea's death. I was sure that she must have tried to take revenge against that dog prince and but she surely must have failed as well. In the end, I wasted away to my own death. When I woke up again, I was in the body of a child, my body as a child, as the Marquis came to pick me up along with my mistress of a mother. Why, God, did you wake me from my nightmares again? It seemed that I had gained a second chance to save her. Oh, what? Is this like the prequel to a game? I'm very confused. Does it start the same? There's like no choices. It feels like the intro to a game. Huh. That was a really good idea of a story, like someone who's self-aware but can't really do anything because they're a background character and then they're thrown into another situation where they're another character at their death. That is so funky. Okay, I don't know if this is going to be included as a video. If it does, this is going to be a weird video and I apologize, but like the idea of it looked really cool. It was created for a jam in 2020. I'm gonna actually show off the game page real quick. So this is the game page for it. I am the villainess's nameless follower A, but it seems that she knows my name. I wake from my nightmares moments too late and she is already imprisoned for her crimes has faded. Oh, if only I could change our endings. The ending written in the novel that I have just now learned we live in. A girl realizes that the world she inhabits is that of a novel whose plot has already passed the point of no return. That is so sad. I kind of want this to be like a prequel to a story. A sequel is planned in the works, though it's going pretty slowly. Oh, I'm excited. I hope they're able to continue this because this would be a cool prequel into a game with that sort of like follow-up of like Riing to change the story and every time they die maybe getting thrown into another body type of deal. They have to figure out how to kind of navigate the world to get to what they want, to get the ending they want. Oh, that could be so cool. Where? I need to see this person. Have they done anything else since? It looks like they've done other stories and stuff. So these are the other games by the same creator. I highly recommend you check this wonderful dev out. But that was Follower A. If you enjoyed this video, please drop a like. I don't know if this is gonna be a video. But if you enjoyed it, if you thought the premise was really cool, I highly encourage you to check out this dev's other work. Till next time, friends, goodbye. I almost pressed go live. Oh shit.